All right, welcome back to Thief Gold. We are in the third and final of the 3 missions added for Thief Gold, Song of the Caverns. Probably my favorite mission that has been added to the Thief Gold game, not appearing in the original Dark Project. The objectives for this one are to get the Talisman of Water, essentially. We do have a contact somewhere in the caverns underneath the city here, Geary, and so he may have some information for us. We got to find him. Get out of the caverns, grab 200 worth of loot, don't kill anyone we find. And we do have a map here, a very vague, I guess a keeper written map, which is it's a little crude for keepers, right? I mean, they're the ones who wrote this, apparently, who drew this out. Did we toil to make the Shrine Keeper brethren stand out against us? So, at any rate, we've got a sort of general idea of the sequence in which we'll be going through these caverns, and it seems to be fairly linear. So we'll see how this goes. There's a guard up there, but otherwise this part of the city I think is pretty empty. There are some boxes. We can go through our equipment really quickly. We do have a flash bomb, 2 healing potions. That's it for gear. For arrows, we got 14 broadheads, 16 water arrows. No fire arrows, 7 moss arrows, 1 gas arrow, 3 rope arrows, and a noisemaker. So, there may be some stuff around here we can do. Alright, so that is sealed off. Get around back here, but not much reason to. There's definitely a way to get up there. Is it a ladder that I'm not seeing, or an attachment for a rope arrow? So, with this mission, we are getting a little bit away from my familiarity with the game, simply because I haven't played this as much as all the rest. We can't get in there. I mean, we could bash that open with the sword, but let's go into this area. This is kind of the area we need to go in anyway. Oh, I remember how we can do it. So, we can actually mantle up on that, jump over to that roof, and then go over there. I mean, I think that'll alert the guard. I mean, yeah, like, pretty much looking right at us. So, that's one way to get up there. There might be another in here. Maybe there's a key. Okay, that's the way down. This is locked. Completely locked. All right, let's try it. We've got a guard who's up. Okay, and we have boxes. We have boxes. We can do this with boxes. He's going to freak out a little bit. Here we go. hasn't been alerted fully. Alright, we've got another moss arrow up here. Always good to have. He's an archer. And he does have a key. There may be some stuff down there. But now that we have the key, maybe we can just open the downstairs door. Alright, I kind of feel like we could get going fast enough. Yeah, to land quietly. Alright, so it took me a little while to figure it out, but I got there. Of course, that's one of the best things about this game. Very open-ended. Alright, our new key does indeed open this door. Alright, and it just takes us to a ladder here with some cheese, which I will definitely take. Not above taking your cheese. Alright, but that's it up here. Now, I think that was broadhead arrows, because we're up to 20 now. And I think we started at like, 14 or so. Okay, and now we can see if this key opens this door. No. But is there a switch over here, maybe? I guess not. Nothing this way either. Okay, back down it is. This must be the access point for the caverns. Alright, there's the tunnel over there. Down there I can see a dead spider. Looks like we found Geary. Yeah, there's another one down that way. Another two,
Guess
actually.
I'm not getting any information from Geary after all.
I don't like how they're walking. Got a healing potion. Yeah, here he is all trussed up. Let's check his journal. Alright, really unhelpful. But that at least checked off that objective. So these guys will go down in one arrow. So we've crossed that off, but we need to get to the caverns. And yeah, we've got the spider tunnel area. Coming up next, Abysmal Cavern, and we gotta swim, and it looks like some craymen here before we get to the shrine. If I remember correctly, there's some screwy stuff going on in here with loose rubble in terms of traps. Yeah. Those things right there. Really unfair. Alright, I'd kind of like to trigger all of them, but maybe we can just go around. Okay, so there's a way on. There's a water arrow over there too. Yeah, and I think there's nothing else. That's the way back. Okay. So down we go. I can hear Craymen walking around. There's a lot of light over here. Looks like a keeper glyph. Okay, one walking straight ahead, but one right over here. And I'm not sure if he's going to change his patrol. What I don't want to do is have to use up resources this early in the mission. Now, these guys can be blackjacked. But once they're down, they can't be moved. You can't pick them up over your shoulder like you can with a guard. And the tunnels continue in that direction. And so if there's another patrolling one, they can look over and see that this guy's down. So I think it may be best actually to just move away. That's one we could probably take out safely. Oh my gosh, no, there's a lot. Alright, let's just go down. They at least won't swim after us. Thinking we want to go that way, but let's go back and get some air first. Alright, this is the first one that we came across. So we may want to go to our left. I just think there's not that much to this underwater area. Yeah, this is where we went down. Let's get... Yeah. I don't think there's any point in trying to go over land. So if we're down here, we'll know that there'll be one over in this direction. But of course we can't see him. Alright, so we'll wait for the patrolling one to come back and get out of our way, and then we'll head up into the left and hope we don't run into anything. Oh, I wasn't expecting him to come out that way. Okay, there's a few patrollers. Okay. Gosh, these things are not good. So there's another way down into water here, which is, I think, a different route. Let's stay above ground for a moment. Alright, he's just stationary. So I guess that's the way on. And let's just check out these side tunnels. We have a keeper here. Horribly ironic. So we got a breath potion out of that, which I don't think we really need. That's the alternate way out of that, so I guess this is our way on. Okay, if we want to go on, we're going east. Pause here to catch breath. Alright, this is another way to get out. Alright, here we go. Looks like we're approaching a more constructed area. And yeah, here we are at the shrine. So, Keeper Brethren, stand not against us, lest you feel the sting of ignorance's barbs. I think stand is the big clue here, but we'll just keep our eyes out. Alright, that was a first alert. I'm not sure if there's just the one. I'd love for him to turn in the opposite direction, but I don't think we'll be so lucky. Okay, he's at least going that way. Oh, that was actually a great shadow right there. So let's try that again. Because there are some things over on that shelf between the stairs that I think we can grab. But I think we'll also want this guy to be unconscious. Yeah, this certainly doesn't look like a perfect shadow. Alright. Yeah, I hate how they twitch. So this is just walled off. And over there, I think there's some stuff. Maybe not. Oh yes, okay, we do have a nugget. And so far, that's all the loot we've found. We're up to 50. So, you know, a quarter of the way there. Alright, you can see the trap indicators above us, so we'll just stay low. Alright, there's the warning again. We can grab some of these arrows. Alright. Made it okay. What's in the chest?
Empty. Now what?
Alright. So we'll close that again. There's this thing we can grab. So, Lady Valerius, whoever that is, has received word of the shrine and treasure room. And she sent Captain Colliard after it. And that must be this guy. We can't interact with him in any way. But we can see here that this is a, looks to be a pamphlet. The Thief and His Wife. So let's see what we can find this way. All right, down again. All right. Possibly the greatest NPC in the game coming right up.
I spy you, little fish. Oh no, it's a big fish, rather. Are you here to sing too? We'll reenact the memorable scene between Raoul and Valerius at the bridge. I'll begin. The city at night. Raoul, the handsome, young opera house owner, sings to the Lady Valerius. I, Raoul, do accuse you of using treachery to obtain your wealth. Then Lady Valerius sings, I, Lady Valerius, have obtained the opera house, yes. Right from under your nose, you must kiss the ground underneath my toes. Now, I live here under the opera, but I go back, stealing food and such as I need. She can't kick me out, not Raoul. Then they come down, looking for spiders, but they found the treasure from the shrine instead. No, she has that too. I've seen her with it. It has powers. You could steal it from her, yes. That would make her sad. Let's see. What would she sing? I know. Lady Valerius, weeping in her chamber, sings, I, Lady Valerius, am so, so sad. Where has the treasure gone that once made me glad? You need a map? Raoul has a map. You need a key? You can get there too from me. Remember, I left at the sewer. Though the right might look newer, that's the secret of the way in. Now go, go, go! Up, up the rope you go! Why do you move so slow? Let us reenact the memorable scene again between Raoul and Valerius at the bridge. I'll begin. A British tar is a soaring.
Great stuff. So, we now have a new, or we will shortly have a new set of objectives. I guess we want to take a look at our map. And what we're going to be doing is getting into the opera house here. So Raoul there was the former owner, and Lady Valerius took it from him through some nefarious means. We have now a what's gone from sort of a lost city type mission to a more of a city-based mansion robbing kind of mission. Big, massive, sprawling level, many different floors, secrets and things. So a lot of fun. Let's head up here.
The curtains went down on this guy a long time ago, but he's the best lead I have.
Alright. So now we have our new objectives. Talisman of Water, the strange hermit's ravings are your best clue that the talisman has been moved to the opera house above the caverns. Find it and break in. The opera house is filled with precious adornments and attracts the city's wealthiest patrons, so don't leave without at least 2,000 worth of loot. When he was alive, your informant Gary often bragged about the cash take in just a single evening at the Opera House. Find out if he was telling the truth, get to the ticket office, and steal the contents of the cash box. And you read last week that the music director at the Opera House was just presented with a silver flute. An item like that could fetch a pretty penny on the market. Find it. Basically, don't kill anyone. You know, murdering people is not worthy of a master thief such as yourself. And then get to the streets outside. So, let's do that. Raoul told us... Raoul told us to head to the left when we're at the sewers. So that's not the way this is.
This looks like the way in.
All right. And let's see where we are. Down in the basement. So this must be the secret entrance that we came in through. I'm guessing that's what these X's refer to, secret passages. So let's just check, are we on the north side? Yes, indeed. And if that's true, we've got this long hallway, and we can sort of go around here. There's a bath area, probably some more water arrows. Wine is promising. We get some of the gold wine bottles for some loot, and may want to visit the kitchens too, as it looks like there's another secret in there. There's a guard way down there. Let's check this for some water arrows. There's two at least. I guess we got those. This is the kitchen. So we'll come back to that. There's the wine cellar up ahead, I think. There's some bottles up there. There's a good one. I think the rest are not loot, though. Hard to tell what's in here. There's one. So I think now what we're looking at is the main staircase up to the first floor. That would take us, jeez, maybe into this room, but I'm not totally sure. So let's check out the rest of the basement before we do anything else. Someone coming. There's another bottle. And I think we'll just head back the way we came. Guard down there. Yeah, he's just walking back and forth in these rooms. Alright, there's a ladder in that furnace, which is suspicious. But as you can see, there's this X. And so I think that's where we are. If we go up to the first floor, geez, it could be one of these, it could be this. This one looks like it's probably the one that would take us to, because it's in the same placement, yeah, as this. If we get on the basement level, this X would take us up to probably here, the first floor. And not sure about all the others. But I guess we'll just keep our eyes open. I think we're gonna want some moss arrows. Sounds like the guard is coming back. Alright, and this room looks empty.
Is someone there? Ugh, I hate rats.
Alright. Got another ladder right there. And this brings us to... looks like a dead end. But it is a tapestry that we can cut. And here's Raoul's old journal. Or maybe a more recent journal. I think at this point... Yeah, I return here now and then to obtain provisions. But he has no revenge in his blood. So there's a secret passageway leading from her office suite to the second floor rotunda. And there's a key that works the lock, and that's the key that he gave us, I'm guessing. So let's find the second floor rotunda on our map. Second floor here, this must be it. So what we're going to need to do, now we're on the second floor, if we were to come out and head south, we could find a way over to her sort of quarters. And that would be probably where the talisman is being hidden. Now we can get out of this room by pressing that switch. However, it is a pretty... it takes us out into a very bright space. So I'm thinking it's better to head back the way we came. We can just listen for that servant to know when it's roughly good to make our move. Actually, I don't think we're going to make it in time. He's moving pretty quick. This will hopefully be enough of a shadow.
What's that? Oops, I guess it was nothing.
Did that shadow move?
Jeez.
Nothing to be seen now.
That guard just happened to be passing by at the wrong time.
Was something just there?
So what I'd like to do is get back to kind of where we started from. And work back around that hallway a little. Yeah. Okay, we do have a key for this. So there are some items here which we probably won't need. I will pick that up though. That's a gas mine. And flash bombs. Yeah, I don't think the fire arrows will be useful because we're now on a very much on a no-killing mission. I'm actually not sure if there's any point going into that room. So, but we'll wait for the guard to come back and see if we can tuck over there. Nope, just looks like they're storing a set. Alright, so back this way. Okay, that is not a guard. More stage dressing. Nothing of value. Alright, there is a guard there. Very strange set items here. Fortunately, they're all turned away. I'm thinking... Nah. Do I really need to put that torch out? Yeah, let's do it. Jeez. Forgot about the patrolling guy.
Thought I saw something. Just the wind, I guess.
7 salty sailors sweetly sang some sad sea songs. 7 sadly swillers. Oh, goodness me.
Just the best.
Took their tea at 2 today. 12 tea.
We're all warming up for the show.
Is someone there?
Oops. There's like nothing here.
These halls must speak from the past.
Better get some rest.
So, there may be another guard right around there. That's kind of where I want to go.
Huh?
Okay, so now we're in the kitchen area. And I'd like to see if we can figure out this secret. And then check out the first floor.
What's that in the shadows? Who are you?
Nobody? Jeez, sometimes it's hard to tell if they're gonna bump into you. So that's too bad. But we can get some bread, cucumbers, and so on. Alright, pretty gross implication here, but that's a note up from Mr. Cribbs, the director of music. And this is the way to the first floor as well. Not sure if anyone is actually in this room. Yeah, right there. 2 torches. There's a goblet. I got both of them. Alright, I think that's it for loot over here. We could head over there, but I'm not sure if that's the best move. This is all tile floor. So let's go back and find that secret. Alright, right in here. Alright, there's a couple of different ways to get down here.
So, did you read Cribb's latest? That gibberish is a waste of my art.
Ironic, since I always considered your art to be a waste.
And, to add injury to insult, I'm forced to wear costumes from years past.
I can't believe the Opera House is still losing money. It's all these lower-class people working in the ticket office and such. They steal whatever they can get their hands on. Valerius should fire all of them.
For once, I agree with you, Christine. Scrapping the lower class would certainly clean things up around here. But what will you do for food and shelter when they kick you out?
Taffer.
The funny thing is, she's not wrong. I mean, about the people stealing from the ticket booth, because that's exactly what Geary was doing, and that's what I'm about to do. Alright, there is some stuff over there. Let's see. I think we can get it from another direction, though. Yeah, I think the shadows over there might work, but let's go back. Some hammerite art. Otherwise, nothing in this room that I can tell. There's a guard just outside, though. Okay, so we are down here, I believe, on the first floor. Or are we? We might be here. Let's take a look back at the basement. No, we came up this one, so it's got to be this. So that guard just went around this corner, and he's going to patrol around here. The ticket office is up to the northwest, so I guess we could go back to the right. Oh, jeez. Not much over there. I am curious about that door. Let's see, where would that even go? Alright. We're gonna need an actual key.
Is someone there? Guess it was nothing.
So this is like the central stage area.
Saw something. The rats around here perform more than we do.
And there's all these booths up there which we could get into, as well as the stage itself, and I may try that. See how bright it is. Yeah, I'm thinking it might not be good to go up on the stage. Now we're on the side of the ticket booth. Alright. Definitely doesn't work. Definitely doesn't work. This does, so maybe that other door also would have been pickable. Alright, I think I'm going to want to torch out. Maybe that was not necessary. But it's good to have the insurance. I'm not sure if a guard is going to come out here and patrol down in this direction. But let's see, we're on the north side. There's the stage, so this is like the backstage area. We may as well put out a couple of torches in this room. What? Okay. Maybe we'll try to do with just one. See how far we can get. Okay, someone coming down the stairs.
Did you see something over there?
Oh my gosh, you're coming. You're not supposed to be coming in this direction. Holy.
Must have been rats.
He has a key, though. Alright. So he's got a pretty decent-sized patrol. Yeah, let's take care of that torch.
I heard something.
That's an elevator.
Guys, I gotta get home. The dinner is waiting. I'm starving nowadays.
There's a note over there on the wall. And a bunch more torches. Can't remember if it's worth it to get up here.
So wet. Cold everywhere.
Alright, I think they're all going the same direction. Alright, what's this note? Lord B. Gotta be Bafford. Not seeing any loot up here.
was that?
So yeah, this is the room we were just spying on. And you know what? I'm going to leave the healing potion. Because I think we should be all set. Okay, so there's one guard coming our way. And it looks like there is a way onto the second floor from up there. Since there doesn't seem to be an easy way to the ticket office from the second floor, I think we want to stay on the first floor for right now. So we'll go back to the north side and work down that hallway to the cash box. Okay. Just a storage room. But a useful place to duck, I guess, if we need to get out of the way. Alright, in here, we've got carpets. And some loot items. Let's see what we're up to. 1175, more than halfway. There's the ticket office. And it's completely unlocked. Okay, we do have a guy right there.
Who's that?
Oh. Ah.
Oh, I hate rats.
I don't think anyone's going to come in these doors. But guards can see through the windows, of course. Alright, does that count? Yes, so that's the cash box. Great. Now out of here we could keep going west, and then we're sort of in the front entrance area. So let's just see about that. Maybe we can circle back down to the south. Right, that's locked. Alright, I'm not sure that I want to necessarily pick that open. Yeah, there's stationary guards right here, so I think we'll not go out that way. How far is he gonna come? Okay, not that far. Good. Yeah, and this is the main entrance. He's already coming back. So down that way, we've got a fountain, and past it is another room on the south end, the coat check room, I think. And there is some loot down there, but I remember it being a difficult place to get around in. Does look like a crown on that statue's head. All right. Yeah, she's pretty much staring at the entrance. I think we'll be good over here. Then we'll turn and follow that guard out.
Da-dum, da-dum, dum, da-dum, dum.
We want to get out in that direction. Okay, thankfully there's a good shadow here. Okay, so here we have the main stairwell. And I think at this point we've done just about everything we want to do on the first floor. So we can start following these guards up and around. See, there's a way over here to the right that may lead somewhere, so let's wait for that guard to circle back. I'm hearing footsteps from the right now. Yeah, he just ends his patrol right there, so it's... I guess it's good we didn't move. So we're right about here. We're on the second floor. Which end are we on? The southern end. So if we go down through this way, we're going to get to the secret area to Lady Valerius's chambers. It might be good to do that. It's actually, I think, down that hallway. There are some guards up there, though.
Look over there.
Okay. Just a regular non-secret fireplace. Okay, and this is a stairwell on the outside. I don't think we need to go there. There may be some loot that we could pickpocket. I think I'm hearing footsteps. And I can't remember if the guards are going to patrol into these rooms. So figure we'll give them a minute. Here we go.
A hidden entrance.
Alright, there's a treasure box over there. This is locked, and so let's see if Raoul's key is going to work. Great. And that is a key. I think it's a blue one. Oh, maybe it's that one. That should open a chest. And here's yet another key. So let's see what this is. Okay, the flute, and this is cribs. So he's giving her his key. That must be the golden key we just picked up to his wall safe. And so we need to figure out where Cribs is. He's the director. There's that. Alright. Where's the talisman? Ah. This ought to be it. Yes, indeed. So we need the silver flute. We still need to get up to our 2,000 goal, but I think we're pretty close to that, actually. 1670. So with that, we're on the 3rd floor. If we can get out of here and go to the left, the secret passage will take us down to the coat check area on the 1st floor. We could pick up a couple of things in there, but this area is kind of hard to get out of. What I would almost rather do is go over to the library side, go back down to the 2nd floor, go over to the north end, get into the library, and then get up. But I guess we can see what this looks like. It's just that I think there's 2 guards that are stationary, and yeah, it's pretty bright over here. So of course those doors are going to be locked. Alright, so we would need to be picking this. Yeah, there's no point. We get a couple of guards who are not moving. So let's go back down. So we're down over here. Oh, and actually, Cribs is up on the north end. Okay, I think we can do this. Okay, we can't do that. Well, he does turn. And there's a torch that I could douse, but, you know, there's a lantern right here. We'll go the other way. I think it'll be easier anyway, and it'll mean we won't have to jump around in that metal scaffolding. Alright, but first we may want to check this out. Wonder if we can avoid getting hit by this guard.
Don't think that's the best you can do!
Okay. We almost made it.
I thought I saw something.
Down
Guess
here.
it was nothing.
In this area we can access some of these booths. And she's got something. A pair of opera glasses.
This latest opera from Valerius and Cribbs is a testament to the superiority of human intellect. Man overcomes nature. Ah, my absolute favorite theme.
I couldn't disagree with you more. This opera is more of a travesty than a testament. The only thing overcome were my poor ears by that horrendous music Cribbs has written.
You're just miffed because Cribbs is fond of tragic endings.
That's not it at all. Since Valerius took over, we've had to endure this Mr. Cribbs and his twisted little operettas with vines and lycas as villains and other complete nonsense. How can you stand it?
Well, I say in with the new. That's what I say.
So sort of a kind of a foretaste of the mechanists there. Guess this extreme nature
I saw
versus
something.
civilization stuff.
The rats around here perform more than we do.
Okay. Alright, are we now in the north end? Because we might be right outside Cribbs's. Ah, no, this is the library. Okay. So this is our way to the third floor, so I guess we'll take it now. Here we go. Alright, so here we've got a one of Cribbs' plays. Again, I'll just give you a second to pause if you want to read it. Pretty funny stuff.
Do people really pay money to see this stuff?
Alright, third floor. Patrolling guards, big hallways. but a lot of light.
Who's that? Guess it was nothing.
So I'd like to know where the guards are because there's definitely some patrollers.
Thought I saw something. Starting to see things.
Okay, he thought he saw something. Here, I think we may want a couple of moss arrows. There's some guards right over to the left.
Thought I saw something. Did you see that too? Must have been imagining things.
Just the wind, I guess.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
Must have been rats.
So he comes down a little bit and then goes back on his patrol.
Did you see that too?
And where we're going is, let's see, down here. Because we've already been here, we came up through the library. These rooms would be nice to get to. There's a couple of other opera booths with a bit of loot, but we'll see how close we are. I want to go down that one secret area, and then we'll see where we are for loot. Okay, not too bad. And right here is the secret, but that guard may notice it. I can't quite remember. They can't follow us, but they may notice that, you know, the tapestry has been slashed. Oh, this is annoying. So we're gonna have to jump down. See, there's room to mantle here. Oh, great. So I don't know if anyone heard that. Maybe not. There's a purse. And I think nothing else. Alright, just her and that guard who comes back and forth. So, you know, is it really worth it to come all the way down here for that one loot item? I mean, we do have our objective now. We need to get the flute and then get out. Okay. He's heading back in this direction. Alright, so we'll head back down this way.
Is it just me, or did something move?
Hey, what was that? Just the wind, I guess.
Okay, so he doesn't go all the way around. So I'm thinking about heading maybe just back to the library and down. What are you doing?
Come on, son. Come fast. Who's there?
Jeez. The patrols on these guys. Because he was definitely not going back and forth in that hallway before. Alright, so we're facing south. I guess that's this, so we want to go to our left to get over to Cribs. Okay. 3 torches, and I'm not sure about guards, so let's do 1. You know, I don't think there's any. But inside there's definitely some individuals. Let's check down here to be totally sure. But this is just going to overlook, yeah, that balcony area. So no one can access that. Unless someone's coming through that door, we should be good. Okay. Picked up a lot of stuff in this mission. Okay. Don't hear anybody, but there's a wall safe right there.
But wait, who is this I spy? Who dares fell root from my domain?
That's good, but let's try it a little more angry, like this.
This will make a nice little bonus.
Who is this I spy? Who dares fell wood from my domain?
But wait, who is this I spy? Who dares fell...
No, no! With gusto, and emphasize the word dares. Like...
Alright, so she's talking about this artifact having powers. That's the talisman, but I'm not sure what it's supposed to be doing.
this.
At any rate.
Who dares fell wood from my domain?
I've got a better idea. Why don't you sing the part of Canandra, Forest Princess, tomorrow night? And while you're at it, why don't you find yourself another leading lady?
Huh. Maybe I will.
Fine. Untalented taffy troglodyte.
Alright, I think we'll just get out of here then. Oop. So, we're in this room now, I guess. What I'm going to want to do, I think, is get down to the second floor, or the first floor, rather. And I can't remember which end of this is the one to get out of. Probably going west is what I'll want to do. So, back down to my right. Nope, he's coming back. I'm not actually sure that I want to follow him. But it might be better than... Okay, I guess we can make it around there pretty easily. Okay, looks like there's a pocket to pick in there. Maybe on our way out we can give it a shot. I don't know, there's no torches to douse in here though.
Thought I saw something.
Yeah, let's
I guess it was nothing.
let's back off then. This guard has a speed potion on him, which is interesting. And we got it. Yes, there's that fountain again. Okay. I think this is just the other end of the room we were just looking at, where the guard with the speed potion hangs around. So I don't think there's anything in here then. So, this could be the way out. I can see the city building straight ahead. It's a big open area with a lot of tile. So we're gonna want
Someone behind me?
like moss arrows.
Gotta stop jumping at nothing.
And there's a few people over in this room, and I can't remember exactly where they are. But I'm thinking if we run and jump over into that dark corner, we might be good. Okay. Now it's just a matter of getting far enough out that the game decides we're done.
Hello?
All right. So that's it for Song of the Caverns. Yeah, we missed a lot of loot there. This is kind of a recurring theme. I'm definitely not picking up everything. Again, you know, the goal is to get through with as little disturbances as possible. I'm not reloading if I screw up, so kind of trying to choose the right chances to take. We skipped a good chunk of the Opera House upper floors where they had the booths, so we could have gotten some more loot out of those patrons. There's probably some other pockets we could have picked elsewhere as well. So definitely missed a lot there. We knocked out a couple of people. One was that servant early on who bumped into us, and the other was the guard who bumped into us. So if people would stop bumping into us, we would be super stealthy. But alas, that's not the case. Still, Song of the Caverns, one of my favorite missions of this game, actually. It's you know, one of those missions where you're dealing with human enemies, which I find a lot of fun. But it's got a bit of variety too. The beginning caverns section, you've got the city right at the very beginning. Then you go into the sewers, then the caverns, then out in this opera house. And they did a good job with it. Certainly of all of the new missions added by Thief Gold, I would say this one is my favorite. Although the Mage Towers is is fun. It's kind of got some weird quirks, some dead audio in it, some weird stuff with the platforming, and it seems less detailed. Song of the Caverns, it seems like they took their time to decorate it a little bit more. So very big, very challenging. So let's see what the next mission is.
Getting the Talisman of Air will be an interesting challenge, but I'll need it if I want to get the eye for Constantine. It's well hidden inside the city's Hammer Temple, so I'll have to do some scouting around. Problem is, the place is fully active day and night. Not even I can stay undetected for very long. Well, they say that the best place to hide a letter is on the mantelpiece. With that in mind, I'll be going in by the front door, dressed as a Hammerite novice. That should be perfect, since novices aren't allowed to speak while on the temple grounds. My contacts can get me a novice's pass to get me through the gate. Once inside, I'll be free to take my time, explore the place thoroughly, and find the talisman. As long as I don't do anything violent or get caught somewhere I shouldn't be. Because as the new arrival, I'll be the first person they'll suspect if anything goes wrong.
Yes, and that means it's time for Undercover, my least favorite mission of Thief Gold or Dark Project. And we'll see when we get to it. The trick is that you're not really hiding, you're not sneaking for the first, half of the level. You're sort of exploring the place. But you do need a lot of loot, so 2,400 worth of valuables while you're in there. And the problem is, if you take loot from certain areas, the Hammerites will notice and alarms will go off, and then you will have to hide. And there's a lot of tiles, a lot of bright lights, and so it's very tricky if you haven't accomplished all your other goals. So you need to find the talisman. We're going to need to get the hammer's first hammer from the reliquary, and get 2,400 loot. And I swear, sometimes the alarm will go off in this mission for reasons I don't understand. So we'll see how this one goes. Let's go ahead and load up on gear for it. So we do have a flash bomb, and I think I'm going to load up on that kind of stuff. We do have our scroll. This is just the letter of introduction, so we will be presenting that at the gate anyway. We don't have any other flash bombs, but we do have a couple of gas arrows and a couple of gas mines, and we can't afford them because I just didn't get quite enough loot in the last mission. That's one thing I really love about the game, right? If I had been a little more thorough, if I'd taken a few more chances last time, explored a bit more, then we could have gotten some more loot that I could have used for this mission. But let's then fill up with moss arrows. I think that'll be more useful. And if we had 5 more gold, we could get another moss arrow. Noisemaker, geez, should we use one of those? What are they? 250, and again, we're 5 short of what we would need. Alright, so we have 3 moss arrows as it is. Yeah, let's go with that. I don't think there's much else we can do. Get a couple of water arrows, and that'll round things off anyway. So, back in the city. Next time we're going to start Undercover. See you then.